Good evening, fellow Tikash merchants. My name is Amos. I will be your trainer today under the Tikash Soko platform, a platform that has been created for us as business people so that we can benefit immensely from the qualities that it brings to our businesses. Remember, Tcash is not coming to replace our businesses. It is coming to make them more efficient. Like namaanishaje? Tcash haikuji kuondoa biashara zetu, inakuja kufanya biashara zetu zikuwe more efficient. What does that mean? Like tuweze kufanya biashara in a very efficient way by bringing in the aspect of digital innovations, which are now more of what the world is about today. So, welcome to our session today. The session is on the service vendors. So, how can we be able to get the most out of Sokol? Remember, this session comes after the session we had on online orders and bookings. Remember, if you're a service vendor, that means wewe unauza services zako. You have a salon, you have a kinyozi, you have say a fast food kind of service, then you would want to get the most, like you would want to benefit the most because why not? Like the platform is here, it is enabling you to benefit, but how do you get the most out of this platform? That is what we're going to exploit today. So among the things we're going to see is how we can manage the services that we have listed, the online bookings, and of course, availability, time slots, and the opening hours. Remember, under online orders and bookings, we said that people can be able to book for services from you. And this session, by the way, is still there on YouTube, and you people can get to watch it in case you missed it. So if you missed that session on online orders and bookings, you can go watch it, and then you'll see how the online orders can be managed using the platform. So for these online orders to be made, we saw that of course you'd need to, like, lazima ukuwe na time specific zenye umefungua shop. So utaweza kuedit hizi vitu aje, utaweza kujipanga aje biashara yako so that hao watu wenye wana book online wana book for zile times utakuwa na zile days utakuwa. So that is what we want to explore first. So if you can see my screen, I'm sharing it. I'm on the business side of my app, and the business I'm on is the Aura Baba and Salon. And the reason as to why I'm on this type of business is because this is purely a services kind of shop. Hii ni duka yangu ya kuoffer services. Services gani? Za kinyozi na salon. So that is why I'm on this profile. And of course, you can see that it shows my Tcash balance, the rotary tickets I have, and the performance today is not good. The transactions are zero, the orders are zero, the customers served are zero, and I have zero upcoming bookings. And definitely, these numbers can keep on changing based on how active you are. And remember, I've said it time and time again that the more active you are on this platform, the better chances you have to benefit the most. So let us ensure that we are very active, that we are getting paid using the platform so that we build our credit histories and we get to, of course, get the most out of the platform. So for you to manage your availability, you have to go to a place where we have the business information. So how do you go to that place? This app on the top left hand side, there is the icon that has the business logo. So if I tap on that icon, if I just tap on that icon, then it brings me to this screen that you can see now. It is the Aura Baba and Salon, and I'm the owner. And of course, I have the option of switching profiles. So that means there's a switch from one business to another, but that is not what I want to do. I want to go to business info. Na mbona niende business info? Naenda business info ndio tuone how we going to manage of course the online bookings and the services listings. Of course, we're going to get to services listings. So nikikuja hapa kwa not switch, I don't want to switch. Nikikuja kwa business info, when I tap on business info, you will see this screen. It has the name, the Aura Baba and Salon. There is one photo. The location of the business can be seen there. Then let me talk about first the location. It is very important to ensure that the location you have is the exact location of your business, because this is one way in which watu wengi tutalose customers when you put a location that is not the exact location of your business. So how do you ensure that the app is taking the exact location of your business? Sababu mtu akitumia hii app kukuja kwa shop yako atafuata location yenye umeweka, so akipata shop haiko hapo, then ata give up, anaweza give up as a client, and of course you will have lost that money. So how do you ensure that? You tap on this, of course, location icon, and then of course you can see that this location is where now I am. If I would want to edit it, naweza tap hapo, na nikitap hapo penye hiyo location inaapia, this map shows up. So the more I move on the map, the more this black icon moves. Your black icon that has a yellow there, not yellow, sorry, a blue there, is what now has the location of the business. So naweza change tuseme my biashara has moved from Westlands to Ruaka. So I can just move this to Ruaka, then I can extend it, like you can use two fingers to extend the string to ensure that you get the exact location. So nikiswap hivyo unaona inanionyesha exactly some of the structures zenye ziko Ruaka, and of course you're the person who knows where your business is located. So if mine is located near the northern bypass at these houses on that plot, then I'll be able to pick that location and then say next. So you can see that this location now has changed to Kiambu County, which is now Ruaka, and this you need to save. The importance of having the correct location ni customer wako hatapotea. Wakioda for items online, as we saw the way they order, itakuwa inamleta kwa shop. If option yake ni pick up, itakuwa inamleta kwa shop, anakuja, anachukua product zake, anakulipa, because the end goal is to make money. So then we come to operating days. So hapa kwa operating days, there is now the days you operate your business. And there are days when your business is closed. For example, if for instance ni wewe peke yako tu unafanya, maybe on Sundays you go to church, or maybe on Saturdays you go to church, or maybe on Fridays you go to mosque if you're Muslim, and you don't work on that specific day. So you have the option of choosing that day as a day that you will not be working via the platform. Ndio watu wakienda kuorder online anaona that day hauko available. So how do you choose that? You tap on here the operating days, kuna hiyo like the icon that is there. When I tap on that operating days icon, you can see that this screen now shows up. It tells me that I can be able to edit the days the business operates. So I can choose maybe every day. If I choose every day, it means that nitakuwa every day, like hakuna siku nitakuwa nafunga. So that is when you just choose every day. But sometimes we want to have like preferences. Maybe unataka kufanya biashara yako from Monday to Saturday, assuming you don't want to work on Sunday. Or maybe unataka kufanya from Monday to Thursday, then unaruka Friday, unaenda Saturday and Sunday. You can be able to do that. How do you go about it? You go to choose now. Instead of now picking every day, kuna hii option iko hapo ya pili, the choose. So nikiguza hiyo option ya choose, inanileta to the days of the week zenye ziko hapo. So I go ticking the days I will be operating. So tuseme Monday I'll be in operation, Tuesday I'll be in operation, Wednesday I'll be in operation, Thursday I'll be in operation, Friday I don't want to be in operation, but I want to be on Saturday and Sunday. So that means hakuna client anaweza book for a service ya Friday. again hakuna client anaweza book for a product ya Friday. So that means once I get to this point, nitasema I'm now done. Nikisema niko done, then there is this other option. Will you be open on public holidays? Of course, we are in a country where we have public holidays. Then you know whether you want to operate on public holidays or not. So ukisema utakuwa open, una tick. Kama hautakuwa open, una tick closed. That is for all the public holidays. Hiyo inamaanisha aje? Ukisema uko closed, hakuna public holiday utakuanga umefungua shop. Like inamaanisha hivyo. So people cannot order from your shop during those days. Sababu wataona like shop yako imefungwa on that specific day. So I would want to choose that if you want to open on some public holidays na ufunge zingine, then you still have the option of choosing. So do you choose? You press on choose. So niki press on choose, then all the public holidays in the Republic of Kenya appear there. So na choose zenye nitataka kufungua. For example, New Year's Day may be very important to me and therefore sitaki kufungua on that day. Good Friday may not be maybe very important to me, so naweza amua nitafungua Good Friday and Easter Monday. Eid al-Fitr naweza kuwa sitaki kufungua on that day, but nataka nifungue Labor Day, nataka nifungue Madaraka, nataka nifungue Eid al-Adha, nataka nifungue Moi Day, nifungue Utamaduni Day, nifungue Mashujaa Day, nifungue Diwali. Tuseme sitaki kufungua during that holiday. Jamhuri nataka nifungue, but maybe Christmas I also don't want to open. So niki choose hizo siku choose ni siku nataka kuwa open. Zenye sija choose the Christmas Day, Diwali, then Eid al-Fitr, and then the New Year's Day ni siku zenye sitaki open. So nitasema done. Then once I say done, then I'll save this information. So it is important to make sure that you're very keen wakati utakuwa unajaza hizo masiku. Kwa nini? Because you want to avoid frustrating your customers. Hakuna kitu mbaya kama kufrustrate customers wako, because you would want to, of course, form a community of trust between yourself and your customers. Wakuwa na trust ati wakikuja kwa shop yako, they will get you if you have said after all utakuwa. So it is very important to ensure that hizo siku umejaza vizuri na zile siku umejaza hapo utakuwa open. Remember, the advantage is hiyo siku inaweza fika na uone maybe hutaki kuwa open. You can still go to the app and edit. Na uedit na useme maybe that day you're not open, so that people don't book and then they don't get the services that they would want to get from you. Then operating hours. So after operating days, there is operating hours. So operating hours ni penye una choose siku zenye utakuwa una operate. Okay, not siku but rather time yenye utakuwa una operate. Utakuwa unafungua shop saa ngapi, utakuwa unafunga saa ngapi. So once I tap on this operating hours icon, then you can see that times now appear. Monday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. You see, this information has been generated by the AI. So the AI assumes that I will be opening my shop at 9 a.m. and closing at 10 p.m. But maybe hivyo sio hivyo mimi nataka. Maybe I want to open this shop at 7 a.m. So nitakuja ni select that time. Nitakuja hapa kwa time, nitap on that icon, then naleta kwa option ya kuselect. Maybe nataka ni open 7:05. Hata unaweka 7:05 am na niseme niko done, na nataka kufunga saa ngapi. Nataka nifunge say for example ni kufunga saa ngapi vizuri. I think kufunga around 8:00 is okay, but this now needs to be PM. Okay, so you can see now that has changed from 7:05 am to 8:00 PM. So you need to do this for all these days, then you may choose hapo which time unafungua Monday, which time unafunga. What is the importance of kuweka hizi times na kuensure that you are accurate in doing so? customers watakuwa wanakuja wana access your information when they are booking for services from your shop. If for example you say you are not available for a certain time, watakuwa wanaona hauko available, but ukisema uko available, then we'll be seeing that indeed you are available and they will be booking with you. So ni vizuri uensure that zile time ziko hapa ni zile time unajua exactly utakuwa available kwa shop, so that you're able to attend to your customers. Remember to also edit the times for holidays, because holidays ni siku zingine maybe utaki kuamka mapema, or rather you're feeling like you need to wake up earlier because maybe you have so many customers over those holidays. Then you need to edit and ensure that there is the correct timing there. So for example, hapa kwa holiday naweza amua nitakuwa naingia kwa shop at exactly 10 a.m. na natoka hapo kwa shop maybe at 11 p.m. So you see, you can be able to edit that. And once you edit this information, now ukwe satisfied that time zangu nataka zikuange hivi, then you just press on save. Ukipress on save, you'll see that the operating hours today is showing me it's closed. Let me see which day is today. Today is on Wednesday. Wednesday, my shop operates from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. So this time ni kidogo. So let me just edit this. Ikuwe ina open from 7 a.m. to around 10 p.m. So na ni save. Nikisave utaona like the operating hours today hainiletei closed because shop haijafungwa based on the operating hours. Inaniletea that the operating hours are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And that is how you can be able to edit the operating hours. The importance of this is to ensure that this information is very accurate, and customers can use it now to book for those time slots when they are doing the bookings. So let me just move back a bit so that we go and see how we can be able to manage the service listing. So if I move back, then we come to this screen, the business screen. You can notice that I don't have upcoming booking, but I can still tap on these upcoming bookings and see how it appears. It takes me to the provider dashboard. And when it takes me to the provider dashboard, I need to ensure I'm on the correct shop. So remember, this shop inaapia hapo chini inakwambia provider dashboard, then manage your bookings and businesses. It gives you the calendar, the bookings, and the services. And then there is the Aura book. I don't want to be on the Aura book. I want to be on the Aura Baba and Salon. So you just change from there. You can see the bookings that are there for this day and the time slots for which I'm available. So, and you can see now, for today being on the 18th, when I come down the staff schedule on Wednesday, 18th March, from 7 to 7:30, I'm available. 7:30 to 8, I'm available. And you can see those times are showing there. But from 19:30 to 20:00, I'm booked. So you can see the booking that was done is now showing here that at this particular time, this has been booked, and it was booked by this phone number. And I have the option of course, contacting the customer. If you look at the status is showing that this is now completed. Why? Because if you look at the very top part of my screen, it's already 2015. So the app approximates the time that the service is going to take to be 30 minutes, because that is what I had set it. I had set that this service, the full hair shave, would take a maximum of 30 minutes. And therefore, that is why it is saying that it is complete, because it was booked at 19:30 and 30 minutes would end at 20:00. Ndio maana inanionyesha the status hapo ni complete. And of course, you can be able to contact the customer because you have the information of the customer, and this I can just close. But if I come to this one on 30th, there is one booking. So when I tap the booking on 30th and go to the staff schedule, I'll be able to see that for me as an employee, I don't have any booking. But as I swipe hapa kwa available, hapo kwa available, nikiswipe hii side ya right, if I swipe to the left, if I swipe to the left, then you can see Diana has some bookings. So, for example, for her, she's booked between 9 and 9:35, between the 9:35 and 10:05, and between 10:05 and 10:35. So, client mwingine akijaribu kubook within those times, hata manage kubook. Kwa nini? Because this service has already been booked. And hizi times zina appear based on how tumeziset. Like hii time ina appear based on how tumeset. For example, this day being on a Monday, tulisema Monday tunafunga maybe at 20, at 20:05. So that is why unaona it is available up to 20:05. The availability is up to 20:05. Haiwezi pita hapo because haiwezi pita availability slots, haziwezi pita time yenye una operate. And that is the importance of ensuring that you have set the correct thing on the other side. So that is how the bookings would appear, and you can be able to manage them from this profile, and you'll be able to see how booked are you. Na utaweza kumanage time yako. Utakuwa unajua hapa I expect clients between 9:05 and 10:35, so therefore you will be available in the shop. Masaa unaweza na kukula lunch, maybe ni masaa yenye unaona you're still available and there is no booking. So it is very important that we keep on checking these bookings and the booking calendar for the correct shop that we have set up. I would also want to talk about the service listing. So after the calendar, you have the option of bookings where you can now be able to view all these bookings. And of course, it is important that you get paid by the bookings. Why? Because once you're paid, you say that you have been paid already. For example, this one I can say it's already paid, and it is now booked as a paid service. So ikikuwa booked as paid service, inaonyesha like I've already earned. The importance of doing this is for record keeping. Remember, one of the things that we are trying to improve using the app is the record keeping in our businesses. Many people who on this platform will bear me witness that we have had scattered records everywhere. Uko na kitabu moja ni ya madeni, uko na kitabu ingine ni ya stock, uko na kitabu ingine umeandika from behind mahesabu in your shop. So these records are scattered and therefore they may not help you make decisions. So ni vizuri service ikibukiwa na mtu amekuja umemfanyia service, unaiandika kama paid, because now that appears in your records and you will be able now to benefit from the app in terms of the app managing to build a good credit score for you. So ni vizuri unazirecord as paid. So the one that is not paid, let it remain unpaid. But the one that is paid, already paid, you can just tap on already paid, or you can tap on the get paid. Ukitap on get paid, sasa itakuletea the option ya kuscan the Soko QR code if the person has the Soko app, or rather the external wallet option. So, and of course, those are options we had discussed earlier in the session under online orders and bookings. So that is how they appear. Then for services, then you can see that these services are the ones that I'm offering online. Unaona zina appear venye tu nilikuwa nimeziset under the services. So body hand wash and so wash and blow dry, it's appearing as the first one. Gel pedicure is appearing as the other one, and of course the amount and the price. For the school hair shave, we have two pictures. You can see they appearing there. And these are the photos that these people who are booking for these services can be able to see from their end. So in case there is any service that you no longer offer, you can be able to delete. So you can be able to delete by using the delete option, or you can be able to edit in case you don't want to edit. For example, I would want to edit the gel pedicure. How do I edit? I'll touch on the pen, the option of the pen that is there. So when I tap on that, I have the option of adding another photo for it. I have an option of describing. I have an option of changing the price. I have an option of changing the duration. Duration ni time, like nitachukua time gani kufanya hiyo service. So tuseme nimeona duration ni mbaya, sio 60 minutes, inafaa kuwa maybe 90 minutes. So nitachange from 60 to 90 minutes. Na niweke kwa category. Category it doesn't have, it should be under the group hygiene. That's okay. Then I update. So niki-update, itachange. Itajichange automatically from being a 60-minute service to being a 90 minutes service. And that is how you can be able to edit the services and manage those listings. In case you no longer offer that listing, you have the option of deleting. When you tap on the delete, remember this shows that it asks me, are you sure that I want to delete it? If I press on I'm sure I want to delete, then the gel pedicure would disappear from the services I offer, and customers can not order for that online. So, but because I don't want to delete it, I'll just press on cancel so that it remains there the way it is. And that is how we, the service vendors, can get the most out of Soko by doing what? Ensuring that our presence online is felt, and our presence online is accurately like recorded and accurately managed. So once you manage the availability online, then it becomes very easy for your customers to be able to get you and to be able to get the product they would want from your shop. So this brings us to the end of our session on service vendors and how we can get the most out of the Soko. In case you have any question, kindly feel free uh, to ask it via the comment section. I'll be checking the comment section and responding to your questions as soon as I get them. Have a nice evening. See you in the next one. Thank you.